And to you, my old subscribers, I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. And to you, my newest viewers, you're welcome to Bebel's Fam, Bell Baby. Alright, thank you so much for viewing this video. I hope you will enjoy it and also enjoy my channel. So in case you haven't subscribed, please kindly do so. Thank you so much, guys. So today we'll be making Bubu, okay, also known as rich auntie outfits. Yeah, so making a Bubu with a drawstring at the front with a V-neck. Yeah, so that's what we're making. Trust me, making a Bubu is very easy to make. There are simpler ones, just straight down, straight to the point, but this one will have a drawstring in the front and also a V neckline for the front. Okay, so guys, let's start. So since this is a Bubu, we don't really need our measurements. Yes, we do need it, but it's just for a guideline. All right, so we'll need our shoulder measurements, length of the sleeve. We'll also need our shoulder to bust, shoulder to hip, you know the basics. All right, so we need all of that. I've already folded my fabric into four. By into four, I mean this is 3 yards of fabric. All right, it's a chiffon fabric, 3 yards. So I folded into 2, then folded again. So at this end, I'll be having 2 openings and 1 folded. On this end, I'll be having all folded. Alright, so I'll be starting my markings from this folded line. Okay, so basically I'm cutting the front and the back together. Alright, so it's just easier to do it this way, although you can decide to do it separately, cutting the front first before cutting the back. It's all up to you guys. Okay, so let me measure the fabric and see what the length is. Okay, I'm having 55 as my length. Then let's see what we have here, because I'm having 27 here. So my shoulder is 15, right? Divided by 2, that is 7.5. And my sleeve length is actually 23. But the fact that we're having 27 here, so this 27 is 7.5, including my sleeve length. That means I'm cutting from my shoulder down to my sleeve length. There's no armhole where you can fix your sleeve, nothing like that. So you're cutting from your shoulder down to your sleeve. Okay, so wherever this fabric stops, that is where my sleeve will be. Okay, and I also need my sleeve opening. Right, my sleeve will stop somewhere here, so the opening I'm going to use might be 7 or 8. Let's confirm. Okay, this 7 is quite a bit tight. Let me work with 8. All right, so I'm working with 8 sleeve opening. So guys, let's start. I'll draw my baseline. Let me just use this dotted lines as my baseline. Okay. All right. So taking my shoulder to my bust, that's 9.5. Shoulder to my half length, that's 16. Shoulder to my hip, 25. Then the length of the Bubu. Okay, I'll just use the ending as my length. So let's remark that here. Okay guys, so this is my shoulder line, my bust line, waistline, hip line, and the full length of the Bubu. Okay, so we're taking shoulder measurements. My shoulder measurement is 7.5, that's 15 divided by 2, so that's 7.5. No need adding 0.5 because we're not adding our sleeve to it. All right, we're cutting straight down. Okay, so why I just do this is just to get my shoulder slope. Okay. Okay, so if this is 7.5, then the length, let's see the length of my sleeve. Okay, I'm having 18.5. Okay, that's where it is. So the next thing we're going to do is to take the sleeve opening that I just measured, right? From this sleeve length that I just marked. So I'm just going to go down to take my measurements. Now I measured my sleeve opening. I wanted the opening to be 8, right? So 8 divided by 2, that is 4. So I marked the 4 here. Then went in by 1.5. That's the allowance to fold the sleeve opening later on, okay? So let's leave this and come to our bust. Alright, so my bust is 32. 32 divided by 4, that is 8. Okay, this is 8. So guys, like I said, this Bubu is going to be, Bubu is really big actually, very big. Not so big, right, like that, but it's big to a certain extent depending on how you want it. If you want it a bit loose, not so big, then you can have that. But mine, I don't want it to be so extra big, nor just be bit fitted. No, I just want to be in the middle. So since this is 8, I've been adding extra, let's add extra 7 inches. It depends on what you want. You can add anything that you want, trust me, anything whatsoever. Then for my waist, okay, my waist is 27 divided by 4, that's 6.75. Okay, I'm making that 7. I like rounding up my waist, so I make that 7. Then I added 7 here, right? I'm gonna add that same 7 back here. Then for the hip, my hip is 40 divided by 4, that is 10. So this is 10. 7 inches extra, right? Then what I marked for my hip, I'm just going to take it down to the length. I'm having 17 here, so I'm going to mark 17 here as well. Okay. So next thing we're going to do right now is to mark out the neckline. So I'm marking out the front neckline. I'll be using neckline of 3. That's the width will be 3. Then the depth of the V-neck, I really don't want it so deep, so I'll work with 5. This is 5. So I'm just going to connect the 2 points together. Then the back neck, I'll be taking 1.5. Okay. So the next thing I will do is to connect these points. Alright, so let's connect this down part first. Then let's connect this, my sleeve length, to this other part, alright? Okay. So we're done. See, Bubu, it's a straight straight cutting, like there's no too much stuff going on. It's very straightforward. So now I'm done. It's just to cut it out. Then I'm going to cut out the back neckline. After I take out the back, then I will refold my front, then cut out my front neckline. All right. Okay, so I've taken out the back piece. Now I want to cut out the front neckline. I later came down by 6 for my front neckline. The 5 is getting kind of like short, like it's so up. So I came down by 6. So the depth of the V is 6, right? The width still remains 3. So guys, I'll be using facing to finish up the neckline. Okay, I already folded my facing fabric underneath the front. Okay, so I'm going to just cut out the V shape. Okay, so this is my front facing. I'm gonna keep this aside. So I folded the back piece. I want to cut the facing. Remember, this back piece, there is no zip. It's not split into 2. It's one piece. All right. So your facing has to be one piece as well. It has to be on fold. This is the neckline. So this is on fold. So the folding for the back piece has to match up with the folding for the facing. So I'm cutting out the neckline and part of the shoulder line. All right. So I'm going to stop here. Then I'll make the curve to connect 2.5 inches below. Okay. This is the back piece. So this is the back piece. You see it's 1, all right, on fold. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. So guys, since we're done with the front and the back piece and their facings, we are going to be cutting the rope for the drawstring. All right, so the length of this bubu is 55, and if you can remember, I took out 6 inches for the V neckline. That means the drawstring will be starting from the V, like the depth of the V. That's where the 6 inches stopped. That's where the drawstring will start from. So since my length is 55, I've already taken out 6 inches. I think that's fine. I'll just add extra 2 inches to the length. That'll be 57. The extra 2 inches is for the folding of the rope. All right. So I'm cutting out length 57, right? And this, I already folded this piece together. So the length I'm having here is 23, and times 2 of that, since it's on fold, that will be 46. All right. So I still need more. Okay. So because I'm looking for 57, I'm having 46 here. That means extra 11 inches is missing. Okay, but let's cut out this first, then we'll cut out the excess that is remaining that we need. Okay, so the width of the rope shouldn't be so fat, like, right, and it shouldn't be so tiny either. I normally work with 1 inch. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this one is 46. All right, this one is 46, 46, 46. Okay, so one of these is for one side, this for the other side. So I'm going to have to join the remaining 11 inches. Okay, let me mark out the 11 inches for these two. Okay, so these two will be long while these two will be short. Okay, so this is for the rope, right? We'll still have to cut for the case where this rope will pass through. Okay, so for this one, for this case, right, we need just the exact length. That's 55 minus the 6 inches. All right, so that's the length that we need for that one. Okay, and then we need just one of it, which will be 2 inches. The width is 2 inches and the length will be the length of the bubu. That's 55 minus the neckline 6 inches. Okay, so I'm going to cut this, then fold for that casing and cut for the casing as well. Alright, so I've already marked out my 2 inches width and the length as well. So I'm going to cut it out. I'm definitely going to join this because this material is not enough. So I'm going to join to get the length that I want, okay? So this is the casing, 2 inches width. Well, these are the rope. One for this side, one for the other side, okay? When we are sewing it, we definitely understand better what these are, okay? So guys, we are done cutting this bubu, all right? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you really enjoyed watching the cutting of this video, okay? Thank you. So in case you haven't subscribed, please kindly do so, all right? Also like this video, turn on your notification bell